Libra, hello, welcome to my channel. I am CHo'Zen. I am here to do a collective reading for the sign of Libra. If you have Libra, if you know your placements in your birth chart, for as you know, we do have in our birth charts, we're made up of all the zodiac signs. We carry the energy of all the zodiac signs and the energy of the planets as they rotate through those archetypes and those zodiac signs. So if you have placements in Sun in Libra, Moon in Libra, Libra rising, Venus in Libra, or Mars in Libra, this reading could resonate for you. Okay, if you don't know, what your placements are in your birth chart. If you don't even know what a birth chart is, you can contact me. I have my Calendly link in the description box. You can contact me for a birth chart reading. I can let you know what your placements are, and give you some insight on that. But most of the people that are drawn to my channel, I do believe, probably know your placements, because our soul tribe, we are connected by our soul tribe. And so yeah, anyway, I'm here today to do a reading for the sign of Libra. Yes, welcome. Happy Sunday to you. I am CHo'Zen, and this is my channel where I do collective readings, general readings for the collective. I'm here to bring messages from Spirit to you. I am just a messenger. My job is to read the cards. My job is to hear from Spirit and give you what Spirit says to say. It is your job to take it as it resonates with your life. I don't know your life. I only know the cards. I only know the voice of Spirit. So, yeah. I will tell you, Libra, that as I was doing your pre-shuffle, my deck of cards felt really heavy. Even as I'm beginning to do your reading, I feel a heaviness. I don't know what's going to come out in your heart chakra, but I feel a heavy heart situation with you, Libra. Yeah, some sticky situations are going on with you. But if I know anything about you, Libra, I think, you have all the tools. You're magical. Very intuitive, Libra, you are. And so what I'm sensing here is something that you need to allow Spirit to do in your life. You know what needs to happen. You understand. You're just... Libra, forgive me, but I've had a lot of dealings with Libra, and you can be very stubborn. I'm an Aquarius. I understand that, so I get it, but I'm hearing from Spirit that you need to... Whoa, that's amazing. I'm going to put that back. I don't take cards that fall in the reverse. I'm going to put that back, and we're going to shuffle a bit. I don't really like to do reverse cards in the reverse. And if it falls out intentionally, then I'll read it in the reverse. But I prefer not to read cards in the reverse. So we'll put that back. Back to what I was saying. I hear Spirit saying, open your ears. Not just your outer ears, but the ears of your spirit. I'm hearing Spirit say that, again, you are the beloved of Spirit. If anybody is intuitive of the air signs, and then Libra is also so close to Scorpio, and intuition runs deep for you. You are indeed the High Priestess. You're closer to Spirit than most air signs are. Wow. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. I'm getting really hot as I'm beginning to do your reading as well. My cards are going all over the place. So we're going to try that again. Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I'm not sure how that fits in, but I'm sure it does. But I'm getting really hot as I'm delivering this message, so I'm hearing that you really need to listen up. Spirit has a message for you. Open your spirit to hear what the Spirit has to say to you. So I do my readings through the 7 chakras. At the root chakra, we already have the Wheel of Fortune to fall out. So this is a fated time. This is divine timing for you. The Spirit is trying to bring balance to your life. You are the beloved of Spirit, Libra. You're ruled by the planet Venus. And you are the beloved of Spirit. Excuse me for my voice. I'm hearing that you know what needs to happen in your life, but you're trying to block it out. You're not allowing somebody's not listening to their intuition. Spirit is trying to tell you something, trying to show you something. But I think for you, it's about how you show up in the world. Somebody's wearing a mask. That's the best way I can find to put it. And not just one mask, but mask you're wearing, trying to hide maybe the hurt and the pain of some things that have gone on, or trying to hide that, maybe things are not as someone is trying to be someone that they're not. It's funny that the Six of Wands would fall out as I pull that card. Excuse me, or as I say that. Excuse me, I know you see the devil at the bottom of the deck with the Six of Wands. Someone is riding in on their ego. Someone is wearing a mask. Someone is trying to cover up what Spirit is telling them. They're doing the very opposite of what Spirit is saying to do, which is basically listen. You're in a place where, I'm hearing, Libra, that you're in a place where you're being seen by a lot of people. You're in a position of being out front. There's a lot of people applauding you. You have the public recognition, but in private, there's a war going on in your spirit. And you're not listening to what it's taking for you to heal from inside. There's a lot of wounds, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain that you're covering up with this public recognition. Okay, I'm just hearing that as in my pre-shuffle. I don't know what's going on, but I'm just hearing that in my pre-shuffle. Okay, yeah, that's too many cards. We're not going to take that. But that was the Moon and the Three of Swords, which again corroborates what I was saying about the mask that's being worn to cover up the heartache, the pain, the things that have gone down maybe in the past, could still be going on with you. We have the Nine of Swords here, Seven of Wands, Three of Cups. Yeah, I'm going to take those three. Okay, so this is what's going on in your crown here. Okay, straighten this up a little bit. I know you can't see everything the way I have it set up here, but excuse me, I'm going to continue to work on my setup so that it'll make it more visible for you as I go through the cards and explain the meanings. So you have the Wheel of Fortune at the base, at the root chakra. Divine timing. These are lessons that Spirit is teaching you about the place where you are in your life right now and trying to bring you to a balanced place. This is a door to Spirit. This is a door to you healing all of the pain and everything that has, happened in the past. We have the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And again, we have the Empress showing up. The Empress showed up for Taurus, which is your sister sign. So you're moving forward to this. Six of Swords. This is where Spirit is trying to carry you into this. Your self-worth. Understanding that this is who you are on the inside. The Empress is about abundance. The Empress is about self-worth, self-esteem, knowing who you are. I'm picking up from this reading that there's been some things that happen in your past that has knocked you, knocked your confidence. Libra, you are a sign that, you like to keep the harmony in any situation. You like to keep balance. You don't like chaos. You're going to be the one that's going to try to smooth it over regardless of what it takes. And sometimes that includes you, not being completely honest with others. You feel like you're being honest, but you want to keep everybody happy. So it puts you in a position to kind of tell half-truths sometimes. Puts you in a position to kind of cover things up. Put a mask on, cover it up, make it look, presentable. But that causes you much pain in the end. You have the Nine of Swords in your private world. It causes you to feel unbalanced, to feel, to have nightmares and sleepless nights, and you can't understand, it throws you off course, basically. Trying to save face for everybody else. Trying to keep the harmony, trying to keep the peace. Your spread here is kind of all over the place. I'm listening to Spirit as I'm channeling, as I'm speaking to you. But I see a lot of discord in your life right now. And I see you trying to come to a place of, happiness, a place of peace. But that all rides in on your ego. I'm seeing some ego issues. You're definitely in the public eye. And your voice is being heard a lot. You're up front and center. All eyes on you. Okay. And so you're having to work your magic to stay on top. You're having to pull all of your tools out to stay on top and uphold this Six of Wands. Uphold your ego, uphold your pride in whatever, And it's not a bad pride. It's not a bad thing. That's just who you are. You are a performer at its best. Let's see if I can break that down for you some more. When I say performer, Libra, you're good at being in the public eye. You're intelligent, swift-minded, very beautiful voice. Most Libras have beautiful voices. speaking voices and singing voices. So you could be some type of entertainer, some speaker. Yeah. But you're not being compensated for whatever this is that you're doing in the public eye. Not as you should be. And so that's bringing you some worries. I see a bit of love peeking out here too, and if that comes out again, we'll talk about it. But for the most part, generally speaking, Libra, you are going through because we have the death card here in the sacral chakra. So you're going through some endings in your life, and you're trying to move past those endings to new beginnings. But what I see here is you're trying to run over healing to get to these new beginnings. Spirit's messages: slow down. Be more open to Spirit, to hearing what Spirit has to say. And do it right this time. This public eye thing that you have, whatever it is, apply it to your life. I don't know your life. Whatever this is that has you in public eye, you can hold on to this, because you know the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands speaks about a victory, but one that's not sustainable. One that this when you look at the Six of Wands, you think about when Jesus rode in on the donkey, and the people were crying, Hosanna. This is a Hosanna card. This is riding in on that horse, and everyone giving you your props and just clapping for you, and this is a victory, but it's not a sustainable one. This is crying Hosanna one day. You see how dark the people are in the back, so that lets you know that it could definitely, that horse you could fall off that horse at any time. The darkness in the background of the people, to me it appears as dark spirits. But the people cried Hosanna for Jesus when he rode in on the donkey and rode into the city of Jerusalem. And as he rode into the city of Jerusalem on that donkey, people cried Hosanna, but he rode out of he left out of the city of Jerusalem, walking and carrying his cross on his back. They were leading him to, entering the city of Jerusalem led him to his ultimate death. But it was also a fated event. Okay. So I'm seeing here that this is a crucifixion. This needs to be viewed as a crucifixion to an ending of something in your life. And I think it's more so your internal. I think Spirit is trying to lead you to an internal healing that you have needed for a long time. Libra, you are the beloved of God. Spirit is trying to move you forward to a healing that you have needed for a long time. Spirit is asking not to wear the mask, to take off the mask and allow healing to come through. Okay, I want to know why this Page of Pentacles is in the reverse here. Why is the Page of Pentacles in reverse? So you have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, and you have the Page of Cups. In the Page of Cups falls in your third eye. So you are Libra, you have a possible new beginning in love here. But I'm sensing that this new beginning in love is for yourself. I'm sensing that you are beginning to understand how to love you internally. You're beginning to understand that this is what is going to require to stay up on this horse. Your healing has to come from within. It can't be about the claps and the applause that you get from the outside people, because that's not sustainable. Spirit is saying, don't be a fool. Don't be a fool again. This is you have opportunity for new beginnings. Okay, I'm not trying to call you a fool. I'm just telling you what Spirit says. You have grand opportunities for a new beginning that's going to bring abundance in your life. You have the Wheel of Fortune showing up twice. It's going to bring abundance in your life, but you can't get it the way that you have been getting it in the past. I almost feel like I think you keep trusting unreliable sources in your life. You keep trusting I'm seeing that you have the abundance coming to you, okay? You've gone through so much. You've given your heart to new situations, and it turned out to not be what you expected. But I'm hearing that you've been giving for the wrong reasons. You need to bring temperance to your situation, I'm hearing. Allow Spirit to heal you. Open your heart completely. Allow Spirit to heal you this time around. Take the time to heal before rushing into new situations blindly and then getting stabbed in the back and taken advantage of and talked about, gossiped about. You see, if your intentions are not right from the beginning, then the ending of a situation is never going to be profitable for you. Your intentions have to come from within in order for it to be right. When you're baking a cake, you got to put the right ingredients in for that cake to rise and be beautiful and come out right. If you leave out any ingredients, or if you try to rush the baking of that cake, it's just not going to work. Basically, I'm hearing take off the mask and allow Spirit to heal you from within. You have everything it takes. You got the magician here. You got all the tools that you need. But you can't, the magician can go one of two ways, and it's in the middle here. One of two ways. If you try to manipulate a situation, you're always going to end up falling off your horse. But if you allow Spirit to infuse these tools that you already have, listen to Spirit. Let Spirit open the door to your heart and work from within. Take off the mask. Slow down. Listen. I really feel a heaviness in this reading, Libra. I'm going to end it here because I'm over my time, but I really feel a heaviness here. I pray that Spirit will allow you to receive this message as it was intended. And I pray covering over you. I send out love to you, my Libra collective. Whatever the situation is that has you so heavy, I connect with you in spirit that you are able to open your ears and hear what the Spirit has to say. Drop the mask, drop the pride, drop the ego, and just listen to Spirit. Okay? I'm sending you love out there, and Again, if you want a personal reading, if you want to dive deeper into this reading, you can book a personal reading with me on my Calendly link. I'm going to leave that in the description box. And I'm just, again, I feel very heavy in this reading. I'm going to close this reading out because the heaviness is great. But just know that it's if you allow Spirit is standing with open arms waiting for you, because you are the beloved of Spirit. Spirit is standing with open arms. I'm going to show you this card. This was your astral card that came out as I did the pre-shuffle. You are a sign ruled by Venus, and you are the beloved of Spirit. Okay. I'm going to hold that. Hopefully that'll get a thumbnail for us. But trust what Spirit is trying to say to you. Trust the messages that you're hearing in your spirit, because you're the high priestess. The high priestess didn't come out, but you know what you need to do. Allow Spirit to heal you from within this time, so that you can go on and be the great leader, speaker, entertainer, actor, whatever it is that you're being called to, whatever your purpose is. Spirit wants you to allow them to work through you, versus, the Six of Wands. What we're looking for here, we want the Six of Wands to become the Ace of Wands. With your new beginning, you're moving forward powerfully this time. Not on anything that anyone can pull you down from. The Six of Wands, you can be pulled down from that at any time. You want something sustainable, and that's what Spirit has for you, if you will allow them to work through you. Okay? All right, those are the messages that I have for you today. I hope you got something out of that. I hope something resonated for you. If it did, like, share, and subscribe. If it didn't, please still like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel here, and if the messages did not resonate with you, maybe you have a friend or someone that could benefit from these messages, even someone else out there in the collective Libra world. So if you share the video, then someone else can get the message, even if it wasn't a good message for you. Okay? All right, thank you so much for being here, Libra. I love you a long time. Namaste in a peaceful place. Okay? See you next time. I am chosen.